Welcome back to Gamer Pine. Today we are playing MegaMan X. Why? Because a certain somebody wanted to play. That somebody?
Hey, it's Al.
And with us, critiquing.
It's me, Jesse! Look at the cards go!
Special needs Jesse.
Yay!
Short
I like
Jesse.
cards.
And
I forgot my helmet at home.
So, Alex, what is your goal?
100%. Do this.
So,
No Jess?
I don't know about that.
it's like maybe one or two.
Dude, I
One and a
right
half.
on like the first jump around here.
Just got hit.
So, we're probably not going to put this out in one video because Alex is not exactly a speedrunner, but he's pretty good at this game. Now that we're playing MegaMan X, let's go ahead and ask the question. What's the best MegaMan game?
You just took like
Mega Man
shit
Legends
and
3.
just like
What?
Mega Man Legends 3.
The article never released one?
Yes.
The one that was like voted on, that was supposed to have been like voted on by like people and not enough people voted?
I think so. No, I think everyone wanted it, and they just said fuck it and scrapped it.
No, if I remember correctly,
I know I wanted it.
yeah, like, if I remember correctly, they essentially put, alright, fine. We'll make it, but we need to make sure we're going to make a profit from it. So, we essentially need to make sure how many of you guys would actually pay for it if we made it. And not enough people raise their hands. I've never actually played the Legends series. I played, like, part of the first one, that's it.
I played the first one. I played the N64 port of the first one.
Because the original game was for the PS1, right?
Yeah. I really like that one. I really like it because there's one one specific scene where Volnet walks in on roll changing, and then it's like this whole the screen goes black. He's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And then he walks out, and then he walks around the corner and goes, "Yes." Like he like a little success kid. Fist pump, yeah. And you're just like, well, I'm just like. And there's also another scene early on where there's a bookstore, and you could go in the back and there's like 30 magazines in the bookstore.
Alright, so seriously, that's Mega Man game.
Trace.
Mega Man 3? Original Mega Man.
Yes,
Okay.
that's my favorite.
Alex, I'm pretty sure this is yours.
yeah.
Yeah, because you've put a lot of hours into this game. My personal favorite, gameplay-wise, is probably gonna be Mega Man 2.
Original
Mega Man 2.
I thought the gameplay in 3 was better, but the music in 2 was better.
That is some really good music in 2. Yeah, I think Mega Man 2.
I think Mega Man 2 has the best music, but I think my favorite is still Mega Man 3.
Yeah, no, and then
It still has pretty solid.
although I will
Plus you
say,
get that sweet, sweet slide.
but I will say, I think my favorite series.
Penguin though.
My favorite series is actually the Zero series.
I never really played those to completion. I played the first one, but never beat it.
You know, those games kick your ass.
Like specifically, like when whoever was playing it, the game would come out. If they lost, the characters would come out of the game and then find me and kick me in the butt. Specifically my ass.
Alright?
So
Anyways,
they kicked your ass. Never mind.
so yeah, so those were some hard games, but
You know, honorable mentions. I really like the Battle Network series.
I played one or two of those. They are surprisingly good, but they were, in my opinion, the Battle.net series was it was just a weird series. So I never got too into it. Alex has
He's just
no comments, he's just like, I gotta beat this.
I
He's
never
like,
played
don't die,
any
don't die,
Battle.net.
don't die, don't die, don't die.
No, but just in general, like, just the Mega Man discussion we're having.
Yeah, you guys can do that. So I'm just gonna focus on this.
Like with you guys.
Anyways, back to Mega Man 2. That is that's one of the games that is going to be on that NES Classic. Now, here's something funny. I heard about the NES Classic months ago. I didn't look up too many things. All I heard was it was 30 games. It was going to be like $60. I'm like, yes, sign me up. I told Jesse about this earlier today, and he goes, "What's an NES Classic?"
Well, I vaguely remember like back when there was like rumors of it like a while back, but I didn't realize that it was a thing, and I didn't realize it was out. I've been working on stuff. I work for a living, and then I go home and I work on other shit. I edit these awful videos, I make these awful animations, and I go to sleep, and I wake up, and I go back to work. And then in the meantime, I squeeze in my travels some sweet S&T for Apocalypse. That's how I spend my miserable existence.
Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse?
Yeah, good game. I'm like level 77 right now.
Anyways, so back to the NES Classic. I still think it's awesome. I've seen some of the reviews that have come out recently, because it's actually not set to come out until next Friday. And like I said, it is $60. So far, the only complaint I've heard is that the controller cable is way too short, at about 2.5 feet.
And you can't buy more games.
Yeah, and you can't buy. But that being said, it has 30 good games. It has Super Mario Brothers 3. It has the original Castlevania. It has the original Metroid. It has Mega Man 2. Excite-Bike. Hold on.
Does it have 3? If it has Mega Man 3, I might be sold.
No, I think it only has.
Only has Mega Man 2.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get the exact list.
So it says Super Mario Brothers. Oh yeah, you're pulling them right now.
Yeah.
So he just beat a boss, and he's got some shoes.
You're just.
How do you feel about your new shoes?
The dashy.
Riveting commentary. Want that on your grave? They're dashy.
You could have at least said they're dashing.
Nope. His grave is gonna say, quote, "They're dashy," and there's gonna be a picture of Rainbow Dash in it.
No.
Yes.
You have a hate for My Little Pony. Let me see. Okay. So here's a list off of Nintendo's website. Super Mario Brothers. So we're starting off with the classic. Super Mario Brothers 3. The upgrade.
Fantastic game.
Yeah, the upgrade to the classic. The Legend of Zelda.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
Donkey Kong.
Good.
Classic, but yes, I will.
Classic. And I enjoy me some good Donkey Kong here and there. I used to have Donkey Kong. No, I wouldn't put it on my top 10 NES games, but I definitely enjoy playing it now and then.
Mega Man 2.
Great game.
Pac-Man.
It's Pac-Man.
That is a weird one to put in there. I didn't even know the NES had a port of Pac-Man.
I didn't either. Let's take a little break there, 'cause we got some time to speak. So speaking of Pac-Man, so you know Pac-Man's did some crossovers. Pac-Man was in the PS3 version of Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
He wasn't in the Xbox one, right?
I don't think so. I think it was exclusive. Because I know the PS3 had like 1 or 2 exclusives.
Well, they had the cats.
Yeah, those were. I think. Because there was like several exclusives.
Anyways, they were in Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
Yeah. So he was in Street Fighter Cross Tekken piloting a Mokujin type thing. And he's doing a crossover with Kamen Rider.
What?
Yes. And he's a villain
What?
named Dr. Pac-Man. And it's a dude in like a suit and a doctor's robe with like this sort of evil-looking Pac-Man mask. Google that shit.
Doing that
Kamen
now?
Rider XA Dr. Pac-Man. EX-AID. And it'll either, depending on, I believe Ed's editing these, so depending on how he feels, it'll either be a link or pop up on the screen right now. But
It's probably gonna pop up. Let me see. I can see him in the background of like some of these shots, but
there's also like one brief clip of him actually looking like Pac-Man. But
yeah, there's that. But hold on. If I can find one here,
hello.
you want to keep talking while I'm looking?
No. You know what I will do though?
Drink.
But yeah, so he's the villain, and he has like a professional wrestler as one of his side, as one of his henchmen, who also has a lab coat. He'll probably show up in that video, I think. But
I don't
no,
want to
wait.
mess up.
Yeah.
Oh,
you're
yes.
recording.
Yeah. So I don't
Yeah,
want to start a video. Better. I'll look for it.
Yeah.
If I can find one, I'll pop one up here.
But yeah, he's
Justin might have to send me a link of one if I can't find one.
definitely.
Because yeah, because I was gonna say it's like because you probably know where to find one.
But yeah,
and if
he's
you
the
don't-
villain, and yeah,
Yeah, and if you don't,
'Cause, yeah, his
Zach is gonna be
Yeah.
able to find one for us.
well, he sent me a link to it, but
Yeah.
his like he's Dr. Pac-Man, and he's in a lab coat, and then I guess some point later on he gets the form where he looks like normal ball Pac-Man, but it's giant.
How many
He's some
bosses
tongue
is
action.
this?
This is his third one.
No, this is the
Second.
one.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. There's no boss in there. So it's good old weapon.
Alright. Anyway. So, you done with that?
Yes, continue.
Okay. Final Fantasy.
That's a pretty good game.
The original Metroid.
That's
said
a
that.
fucking amazing game. But yeah.
Now I'm just going down the list. So even though I've said some of these, I'm just repeating them because I'm just going down the list. Kirby's Adventure.
All right.
What's
I
wrong
mean,
with Kirby?
Kirby's great. I don't know. I never really got into Kirby. I played a few of them.
Nightmare in Dreamland is still one of my favorite games.
Should we now make you play Kirby's Epic Yarn now?
Maybe. I have it. Bought it ages ago. The only thing I don't like about Epic Yarn is that you don't get the power, the ability to absorb powers.
You just have
Dude.
Yarn.
Yeah, dude, we can play Kirby 64.
Was that the awful one?
No, that's the one where you can combine powers.
Oh. Okay,
Because I have that on the Wii Virtual Console.
I'm down.
We should play Punch Out.
No, I almost did F-Zero. What's the Punch Out song?
I know exactly which one you're. Dun, dun, dun. With the punch out, that's I don't know. It's not coming in my head.
Punch Out is a hard game. That's the only reason why I've never sat down and tried to play. Because
I
I'm
wonder
like,
if someone's gonna make a VR mod of Punch Out with like the original.
like the original arcade one.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
Like, you're up against Mike Tyson, you didn't even see the punch. You get knocked back immediately.
It's like you just
see pieces of your ear on the floor.
You just see his hand move, and then all of a sudden you see your body, and just like flying away.
Just get astral projected like Doctor Strange.
No, your head just went off.
It's your headless body.
Okay, Castlevania 1.
I believe I had that as well.
The original Ninja Gaiden.
Definitely had that as well. That's a hard game.
That is indeed a hard game. You ever play the remakes? Well, not the remakes. They're not even reboots because they're part of the same universe. But the modern ones.
Yeah, the first one came out for Xbox, and there was a PS2 port, and the
PS3 port.
it was PS3 port of the first one. I thought the PS3 port was of the second one.
I don't think, because I don't think the original Ninja Gaiden came out on PS2. I'm pretty sure it came out on PS3.
So no, the very first one that was for Xbox. That wasn't for 360.
Yeah, I think the original Sigma was PS3. But yeah, those are good games. I actually re-bought Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 because that's a really fun game.
And that one introduced an interesting way to use the 6-axis.
Yeah, that was weird, especially considering you can do it like 4 times in the whole game.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can jiggle some of the roll moves just by like moving the controller. I might link the commercials.
You can like shake those babies by doing a baby shaking motion.
Yeah, no, the commercials for that were amazing.
And by amazing we mean
Well, no, it was hilarious because it was just like it's just a bunch of dudes just kind of like staring with like their mouths wide open in amazement. And then you're just kind of like, what are they all looking at? And then it's like,
yeah.
And then hard cut to I guess it'd be like Ayana's, boobs just bouncing.
I think it was what's the Scythe kid?
Oh, Rachel?
Yeah, I think it was Rachel. But I could be completely wrong. I most likely am wrong. But yeah, that happened.
Yep.
It actually happened. Are you gonna die?
Nope.
Oh.
You do that just for a life? I thought that was gonna be like a heart container or whatever the hell they're called here.
No, that's up ahead.
Alright. Anyways, moving on. Super Mario Brothers 2. The original American.
I mean, it's a good game. I mean, I'm okay with this.
Right. Let's go down the list. Dr. Mario.
I am Dr. Mario and I am saving lives. That is the best medicine. In the Mushroom Kingdom, I'm the finest duck by far. I got my degree by watching houses, scraps, and eat on brightly colored fields. They'll cure all your ills, just as long as you got fever or peaches. Take off your pants. Good.
Yeah, are you gonna sing the whole song?
Turn your head and come. Okay, now to me, please. Shout out to Brenda Floss. Carry on.
Alright. Punch Out featuring Mr. Dream.
That's where I throw the bird. If it was Mike Tyson's Punch Out, then I'd thumbs up. But bird.
You gotta understand why they did it though.
Yeah, but they gotta understand.
Still gotta get the bird.
Yes.
Balloon fight.
Speaking of the bird.
Oh. Mike Tyson just comes out of nowhere, bites off his foot, so his birds don't have ears. There's just like holes in their head. He builds an ear and then bites it up. A robot ear. Or where were we?
Balloon fight.
Oh, this is so weird.
What?
There's an audio cue to know when he's coming out, but we have no audio right now.
Good luck.
And yet you're still like... You're still doing a lot of... You really are gonna try and beat these guys with just the Mega Buster, aren't you?
I mean, it's not that hard.
Yeah, but isn't it faster with, You just throw Yoshi egg at you? Balloon fight.
Balloon Fight's a okay game.
Donkey Kong Jr.
I had actually Donkey Kong Jr. That's the one I had. I like that game, and it's not my favorite game, but it's a good game. I approve of this.
Zelda 2.
I didn't have a cartridge of Zelda 2, but I did buy it on Wii. I thought it was I like the game.
Zelda 2 is a weird game.
It's probably one of the more
You were gonna say worst Zelda games.
Kind of. I like the game though. I like the game, but it's probably on the far end of Zelda games.
It's a good game. It's not a good Zelda game. That being said, it is nowhere near the worst Zelda game because the CDI one still exists.
No, la 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 la. I can't hear you. Go eat a poison porcupine. La la la.
Excite Bike.
I think I have that too.
You had a lot more NES games than I did.
I got about a box this big of hand-me-down games, so...
Ice
Oh,
Climbers. What
Let's
happened?
jump.
Huh?
Let's do
Oh,
it.
that, yeah. First try!
No! Okay, rude.
What was it? That was weird.
That was... Put question marks over these claps. I'm trying to clap in the way where it sounds like a question. Did I succeed?
Nope.
Oh, fuck you.
Anyways. Ice Climbers.
I'll accept this.
Kid Icarus.
Never played it, but I would be, be interested in playing that.
It looks like a guy wearing a balloon.
Kind of. Well, I'm assuming it's like a rubber mask, but it does kind of look like a balloon in that picture.
Yeah,
That's Dr. Pac-Man.
Yeah, Jesse just found it. He's gonna send it to me, and I'll go ahead and put it into the video. And I might have just flashed it again. Anyways, Double Dragons 2.
Was that one good?
I'm pretty sure it was good.
Was it? Okay.
Because I
I know one of them was bad.
I don't think they started getting bad until 4.
Okay.
Which was
I'll
like
accept that then.
Bubble Bobble.
I like Bubble Bobble. I heartily accept that.
Tecmo Bowl.
Boo Sports.
Yeah. It is considered one of the best sports games is from the classic era though.
That being said, Boo Sports. Next!
Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest.
I had that one too.
Poor
accept
Soul.
it. Yeah.
Isn't that considered like one of the worst games in the library? Well, I don't know about worst. I think the problem was the fact that it just like you know how a lot of people complain that modern games hold your hand too much.
Yeah.
I think this one just kind of like dropped you off a cliff.
Well, it grabs your hand and then severs that hand and then throws it at you, punching yourself in the face with your own fist.
I like that VR game that we saw.
I know, right?
Mario Brothers.
I think I might have had that one. But yeah, I mean it's fine for what it is. I mean it's not. It's kind of just a.
It's another one of those classics. Where it's
Yeah.
like you understand its place, but yeah.
I mean, I had it. I played it with my cousin. You know, it's fun. 2 players, PD, and then whatnot. I accept this.
Super Seed.
I accept this. It's a hard game, though.
Galaga.
I mean, it again
Classic.
wouldn't be on my choice of top 30, but classic probably deserves a spot on that list.
And now a game I've never heard of. Star Tropics.
Who did what now?
Star Tropics.
Star Tropics?
Star Tropics.
Hey, those 4 bosses.
Oh.
What do we have?
And we will find
Hold
out what
on.
Star Tropics.
Ghosts and Goblins and Gradius.
That was the rest of it?
Yeah. We were 2 away.
What do we have right at the time?
We are at 25 minutes.
That was part 1 of 100% playthrough of MegaMan X. See you next time. That was Game Bye.